Welcome to channel 7189 News. Hi, I'm Edward Moreau.
And I'm Megan Kelly.
And I'm Desk.
We've sent two of our most intelligent reporters to fascist Italy to report on the horrors of Benito Mussolini.
We go there now.
Here we are in beautiful fascist Italy.
And what a beautiful land it is. Just this morning, I saw a homeless man being eaten alive by wolves.
Haha! Well, we're not here for sightseeing, Megan. We're here to get the facts and a couple opinions from the leader of the most mysterious and powerful nations in the world.
That's right, Ed. And how do you intend we do it?
Kidnapping.
Even better. A face-to-face interview with the man, the myth, the legend, the Il Duce himself, Benito Mussolini. Woo!
Haha, let's go. And these are some of our first shots of the land of Italy.
It's just lovely.
We agreed to meet Mussolini here in the Italian Fascist Party headquarters.
Hot damn! Look at that jawline.
Let the interview begin. Mr. Mussolini, this is truly the greatest honor of my life. Thank you for this incredible opportunity.
So, Mr. Mussolini, can you tell us about your rise to power? Oh, and for those at home who aren't familiar with the language of romance, there will be English subtitles added to ease the transition. So yes, rise to power. How'd you do it?
Tortellini. Rigatoni.
Wow, that's a mouthful. Could you talk about your goals for the nation of Italy?
Spaghetti.
Freeze! But Mussolini isn't giving you all the details. His so-called war on wheat has certainly increased Italy's wheat production by decreasing the output of everything else. Many Italian farmers are being denied the right to produce other agricultural products. The war has caused inflation and all sorts of problems for the Italian economy. Here's a clip of Mussolini enacting this policy.
Carrot. Apple.
Wheat.
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 Apple.
Wheat.
Carrot.
Wheat.
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 Wheat. Wheat. Wheat. Wheat.
Now, Mr. El Duce, what opinion do you have on your brother fascist, Adolf Hitler?
Capellini.
And what about another key figure of totalitarianism today, Joseph Stalin?
Fusilli.
What about his connections to Hitler?
Ravioli.
As you can see, Hitler and Stalin obviously had a close relationship with each other due to the German-Soviet Pact of Friendship, a treaty which improved relations between the two dictatorial nations and eventually paved the way to the division of Poland. Now, for those of you who don't know how utterly horrible Hitler and Stalin are, let's show you a profile of both of these despicable people. In Nazi Germany, Hitler has installed horrible policies since becoming Chancellor. He, and his Minister of Propaganda, Joseph Goebbels, have encouraged the persecution of Jews and, on Kristallnacht, encouraged the destruction of Jewish property and their murder. As you will now see, Hitler has artificially decreased his unemployment rate through extremely controversial means.
What are you doing, woman? We need more men in the workplace. Get out of the workplace and make more babies.
Okay. And these?
Right. That is ugly, baby.
What do I have to?
Make another! Yes, these are good babies.
Good German babies.
Good babies.
And what about the man of steel, Joseph Stalin?
The USSR is well known as a homeland of evil and despicableness. Stalin's behind the creation of the 5-year plans, completely different from Hitler's 4-year plans, by the way. And these attempts to increase Soviet industrial production are responsible for causing mass starvation among the Soviet citizenry.
There were some in Russia at the time who rebelled against Stalin's oppressive rule. One of the largest groups of these people were the kulaks. These were wealthy peasant farmers in the Ukraine who were going to lose their land to the 5-year plans, and vigorously opposed collectivization. Because they refused to give up their lands, Stalin led a campaign to exterminate them, known as dekulakization. He created forced work camps known as gulags to hold these and other political prisoners. These were just one of the many groups Stalin opposed during his time.
You have to give him credit, though. He does have one amazing mustache.
So you see, Stalin and Hitler, two horrible people, have close ties with Mussolini. Unfreeze.
Mr. Mussolini, are you racist?
Bene.
Freeze. This is an obvious lie. In a similar action to Hitler, Mussolini created the Manifesto of Race, which stripped Jews of citizenship. And in 1938, he completely barred Jews from the workforce. What a jerk! Unfreeze. So, Mr. Duce, can you tell me anything about your invasion of Ethiopia?
Bene.
Freeze. For those of you who don't know, Mussolini invaded Ethiopia in 1936, and he committed numerous war crimes, including bombing Red Cross hospitals using mustard gas, and committing the Granzini massacre, which led to the deaths of thousands of innocent Ethiopians. Unfreeze.
Mr. Pastaman, have you ever censored the press?
Bene.
Freeze. Mussolini is well known for having censored the press, which is ironic because he used to be a newspaper writer himself. Mussolini forced all schools and universities to swear their allegiance to the fascist government. It was made illegal to practice journalism without a license. Mussolini even specifically appointed all newspaper editors. Unfreeze!
Alright, Mr. Ducciini, one final question. Why do you have a pasta noodle on your hat?
Se un uomo molto ebile si trova a cerca verde, cerca verde.
Well, it looks like we're done with our interview with Mr. Strong-Chinned Italian Man. Now let's... wait. We're receiving breaking news from space. We're literally getting a video from outer space right now. Let's check it out, I guess.
I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it. Will you help me?
Yes, anything.
Well, that was interesting. For those of you who didn't catch that, Han Solo just died.
Yeah!
Snap on the Slim Jim. Freak out!
Where's my pasta?
Moving on, let's go now to an interview with an actual Italian citizen. Megan?
We're coming to you live, like right now, with this random Italian dude. Let's see what he has to say.
Il Duce, Mussolini, et Italia, Nicola, Chive, Hispaniola, Roma Haga, Albanada, Nica, Polo, Mistorari, Hana, Harkadura, Gardia, Mata, Hispania Franca, Alum, England has been Norway. Hello. Hello,
So, we actually want to get a decent grade on this project, so Mr. Thiele, this one's for you. Mussolini, basically a bad guy.
After serving in the war, Mussolini used the results at the Treaty of Versailles, which was unfavorable towards Italy, to gain popularity for his fascist movement. He published fascist ideas as a journalist.
Mussolini had a war on wheat where he made everybody grow wheat, and almost nothing else led to some obvious food problems.
Mussolini led the March on Rome, where he and his paramilitary forces intimidated the king into legally signing over power to Mussolini.
Mussolini had connections with Nazi dictator Adolf Hitler, known for persecuting the Jews and abusing women, and though Hitler was then also thus connected to Joseph Stalin, the dictator of the Soviet Union, who murdered millions of people.
Mussolini himself was also an anti-Semite who persecuted the Jews.
Mussolini invaded Ethiopia in 1935 and committed human rights violations, such as using poison gas, and riding camels instead of horses, or tanks, or bikes, or literally any other mode of transportation. Seriously.
Mussolini censored the press and made sure there was no media opposition to him. Any opponents were eliminated by Mussolini's secret police force, the Black Shirts.
Mussolini had a Mussolini Youth, similar to Hitler's Hitler Youth, that encouraged total loyalty to the Il Duce and the fascist ideal.
Well, that's about it. A lot of real information there. Now let's go back to making a badass video.
That's about it, folks. Remember, I'm Edward Moreau.
And I'm Megan Kelly. Hello, Thela. Yes, I'm back. You're welcome. So, have you checked your bookshelf recently? 'Cause I'm gone, but something else is also gone. Something like the Quran. Yes, that's right. A book which brings glad tidings to mankind. Just in time for the holidays. Well, maybe 1 year you'll get this back. 'Cause like I said, I'll be raffling them back to you for years to come. Alright, let's end ransom note.